Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 7th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW's Dynasty because we had new champions, a heel turn, and a returns. Yeah, we got two returns. Ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be talking about this. I didn't watch the pre-show, but we do have the pre-show here. We got Nick Wayne and the CRU, Action Andrade, and Leo Rush. They defeated AR Fox and Top Flight. Mr. Max Cash, the best wrestler alive, had another open challenge. And the person that accepted the challenge and he made his return, Max Cash's former tag team partner, Anthony Bowens. And it looks like he gets the win in 40 seconds. Max Caster is not the best wrestler alive. He lost multiple times in seconds. To start off the show, we have the Owen Hart Cup Tournament. I just woke up. We have the Owen Hart Cup Tournament to find out who's going to get a title shot. Whoever wins this tournament gets a title shot at All in Texas. And we have, I thought it was a pretty decent match between these guys, Kevin Knight and Will Ospreay versus Will Ospreay. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match and advances to the Owen Hart Cup tournament will be Will Ospreay. And then we have the Hurt Center King, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin versus the Learning Tree, Big Bill and Brian Keefe. I still don't think these guys actually deserve an opportunity to the tag titles, because they only beat, like, the Top Flight and a jobber team. Why in the world you deserve one? It was an okay match, but the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin because a little help of MJF by taking out Mr. Redwood? I don't know what it's called. The Big Bill. And then there's a spear, 1, 2, 3. The Hurricane retains. We had the women's Queen Hart Owen Hart Cup tournament. Why am I saying Queen? I don't know why it says Queen. The Owen Hart Cup for the women's side. We have the first round or the quarterfinals. We got Mercedes Moné versus Julia Hart. I thought it was a pretty decent match. It was pretty okay. But the winner of that match and heading to the events, advancing, was Mercedes Moné. And then we had the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Utah versus Rated FTR, Cope, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood for the Trios Championships. The Rated FTR have a little bumps. They've been almost hitting each other and all that stuff. But the winner of that match, and still your Trios Champions, was the Death Riders. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we all saw that they help each other up. They hug each other up. And then Dax Harwood did a power driver onto Cope, and then he was about to do the chair sandwich onto Cope until Cash Wheeler. He wanted Cash Wheeler to do it, and Cash said no. He shoved Dax, and he helped Cope up, and then the FTR did their Shatter Machine. So FTR just betrayed Cope. And then they did the chair sandwich, and they wouldn't let the medical check on Cole, but they were taking the neck brace. Freaking Cash Wheeler was acting like he was injured and getting CPR by Mr. Dax Harwood, and then all that stuff. So Cole just got betrayed by his best friends. Is it a big surprise? No, it's not a big surprise, but it was an interesting story to have this happen. Let's see what happens next. We had Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bang for the Women's World Championship. Luther was helping. Ford was helping. Everybody was helping. But the winner of the match, and still your AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Tony Storm. Don't worry, there will be championship changes. We have Kyle Fletcher with Don Callis will be versus Mark Briscoe in the other quarterfinals of the Owen Hart Cup for the men's. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I love Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe are the future of this company. Pretty good match. but the winner of that match was Kyle Fletcher. We have Bandito will be versing Chris Jericho title versus mass match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Well, we thought Chris Jericho might have won this match because the referee was distracted. I think he got hurt or something. And then Chris Jericho used the bats and he hid it, and he got the pin. 1, 2, 3. So Bandito has to take his mask off, but Bandito's family was telling Audrey Edwards that he used a bat. So she asked the family to come and show me where the bat is, and they showed where the bat is. And so she told the other referee about the bats, and then the referee told Justin Roberts this match is going to continue. So we have the match restarted, and the winner of that match was Bandito, and he's the new Ring of Honor World Champion, and he doesn't have to take his mask off. We have Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia. No count, no interference, no time limits. Just a fight for the TNT Championship. I think Daniel Garcia might turn heel a little bit. He was doing a little heelish. He was attacking the leg of Adam Cole. He was doing Adam Cole's finishers. It wasn't really good for Adam Cole. But Adam Cole, the winner of that match, and your new TNT champion was Adam Cole. He finally wins a title in AEW. Well, he did win the Ring of Honor's tag titles, but I meant like the AEW's logo or their actual titles, not Ring of Honor titles. He finally wins a title. He's the new TNT champion. Let's see if he's going to win more titles. We have Kenny Omega versus Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey for the International Championship in a three-way match. I thought it was a pretty decent one. These guys were doing everything they could to destroy each other. Ricochet tried everything to win the match. Even Mike Bailey. Everybody tried everything. But the winner of that match was Kenny Omega, retaining the title in an awesome match. But Kenny Omega's celebration got cut short because Okada came out and tried to have a face-to-face with Kenny Omega, but Kenny didn't want to do the face-to-face. He just walked away. We had Jon Moxley versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship. It was a little boring in the beginning, but it was getting crazier and crazier at the end because Mariah Shafir tried to get involved, but she attacked Nada with the dang briefcase. And then she got accidentally colored by Jon Moxley. And then Hangman came out. He looked like he was going to do the lariat onto Swerve, and then he looked at Jon Moxley. Who was he going to do it to? We don't know because the rest of the Death Riders attacked Hangman, and then the Ops came out. Shibata, Samoa Joe, and Hook attacked the Death Riders, make them run away, and then Swerve was about to win the match until the lights went out, and the lights went back on, and it was the returning of the Young Bucks doing the BTE trigger onto Swerve Strickland, and the winner of that match, and still your AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley, thanks to the Young Bucks. Why in the world did the Young Bucks do that? I tell you, I thought they left the company. I don't know why I thought that. But they had vacation, so, yeah. I watched the MLW's Battle Riot. It was okay. It was okay. I watched these things. I watched this match a couple years ago, and it was crazy, but now they're not getting crazy. I don't know what it is. There was a lot of CMLL guys. There was a lot of them. A lot of big surprises that I know of. Barry Corbin was in there. He has a new name. Even Jinder Mahal was in there. He has a new name. Chris Masters. I think that's it I know. I don't know anyone else. Kruger, the guy brought a chainsaw to the ring. Oh, man. It was crazy. But, yeah, there was even the guy from Cobra Kai, I forgot what they call him. Sting? Thing was that? Stingray? Something like that. From Cobra Kai, he was in the match, and he was, I guess he was part of a team. They wouldn't stop brawling. outside the ring. He got eliminated, and then he's still brawling with Bobby Fish and his teammates. I don't know what's going on in there, but yep, everything happened. Even Ricardo Rodriguez was in there. If you don't know who that is, the personal ring announcer of Alberto Del Rio. And the original Sin Cara was there, Mystico. I think he has to vacate his title from because of injury. What else? Who else I saw? Now I know. I don't know a lot of people that's in there. Hammerstone was there. Hammerstone left TNA and he came back to MLW. He's not going to AEW. He's coming to MLW. And he was in that championship match. It was for the world title. It's like a Royal Rumble, but there's 3 ways to win. You throw your opponent over the top rope, or you get a pinfall or submission, and that's how you eliminate your opponents. And there was no disqualifications, so you can bring any weapon, even a chainsaw. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm hoping that we get a new patch here for 2K25, because they've been telling us this about the NXT title and the Saturday Night's main events, but we haven't got anything for 2 weeks. And 2K has not posted anything on Twitter about anything. So we don't know what's happening. We don't know if we're getting this championship or getting this arena before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania. WrestleMania is coming up next weekend, I think. Supposed to be the 19th and the 20th. The 19th and the 20th. Yes, next weekend. So what is happening? Will we get this dang arena before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania? I'm hoping we get it before WrestleMania. It's not a WrestleMania theme. It's an NXT title that's like stand and deliver, but it's an NXT theme and the Saturday Night's main event theme. I'm hoping it's not what we had to wait until the Saturday Night's main event DLC pack, because that's like I think that's like the last one. Why would you tell us anything about the Saturday Night's main events when the last DLC is like in November? I'm not want to wait that long. You teased it saying soon. That is not soon. That's a couple months away soon. I hope it's not soon. I'm hoping we get this dang arena soon and this NXT championship soon. I'm hoping. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all for me today. You know what to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw results. Let's see what else can they do for WrestleMania. WrestleMania Go Home show is next week. This is the second Go Away Home of WrestleMania. I got the yawns. That's all for me today. Tell us out. Bye.